Okay.
Faith in God, faith in man, faith in equal justice and opportunity for all. Soldier,
What's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to the variety stream, where we are playing some Cataclysm. I'm trying to think when the last time I played was. According to this, November 25th. So, just about 3 months ago. It's been a fat minute. Cataclysm is my favorite game, but I'm not one of those people that can just play their favorite game every day for the rest of their lives. You know, I gotta take some breaks once in a while. But 3 months is good. We're gonna get back into it. The videos that I've been uploading to the channel recently and still are all from Cataclysm Bright Nights, which is a fork of Dark Days Ahead, from a bunch of people that felt Dark Days Ahead was going too far in the realism direction, to the detriment of the fun aspect of the game. So they set about creating Bright Nights to revert a lot of things and alter some things in order to emphasize fun over realism. Now, fans of Dark Days Ahead would say that realism is fun, and I can stand by that. I like them both. I think there are things from either one that are good and things from either one that are not so good. You know, neither one is perfect, but I'm glad they both exist. So, I have not played Dark Days Ahead then in like 4 months or something like that. It's been a while for Dark Days Ahead, which means that they have had a shit ton of patches. They update this game multiple times every day. So, it's been a lot of patches since the last time I played. And I follow the subreddit, so I've heard about some changes. But we're going to dive in, and we're going to experience these changes firsthand. Yeah, so we're going to make a new world. And so for Bright Nights, I like to go pretty wild with all sorts of mods. But when you're playing the latest experimental for Dark Days Ahead, generally mods break very, very easily. So it's best to just keep it as simple as possible. I have stats through skills and stats through kills. Let's remove kills. We'll keep speedy dex. Let's get rid of magicalism. Let's get rid of aftershock. That's probably fine. You know, keep it simple. We'll keep all the settings default. Yeah. Innsbruck. Done. Yeah, okay. And we will make a custom character. Okay. I think this window might be a little... There we go. That's probably better. Okay. So yeah, multiple pool as usual. Scenarios. So some different scenarios are available here. We have portal dependent. So one of the big new additions to Dark Days Ahead are portal storms, and you can see several scenarios here: stronger portal storms, frequent portal storms, starting outside in the middle of a strong portal storm. They're basically just this like period of time, these events that can happen in which a lot of oddities occur. These entities appear. I've not seen them, or I've just only heard about them secondhand. But you can like turn intangible, like you can be stripped naked. You hear all sorts of voices. Generally, you don't want to be outside in a portal storm. You want to be like bunkered down in a basement somewhere until and ride it out. Apparently, they're pretty bad. Transcoast Logistics Concourse. So this is the latest like big lab location. Unliving History. This one you start in like a Revolutionary War reenactment area. There's like a whole bunch of reenactors there. Mansion Escape I don't think is available in Bright Nights, where you start in a mansion, in the basement of a mansion. So that's kind of cool. Start right out there. That might be it. Let's do Bordered. No, not Bordered. Yeah, Bordered. So this, everything's basically the same as just Evacuee, except your overmap is surrounded by this immense wall. It's like 26 units thick, and it goes all the way up and down. So pretty much you're just stuck in one overmap. But one overmap is very large. I mean, it's a big location. So for us that are we're just gonna be playing for a couple hours or so, it's not really a negative. All right. If you have a character idea you'd like to see me play, now is the time to mention it. Because there's just a shit ton of professions, man. Wild West Gunslinger. They changed up, like, the way that pockets are displayed and stuff like that, so you can't even see what gun you're given, because it's in your holster. Historical reenactor. Get the tricorn, the waistcoat. You get flintlock musket. A hatchet. It's actually not bad. And you get principles of gunsmithing and metalworking. This is far worse options than this. It only costs 3 points for all that shit. It's crazy. A historical reenactor. No gun. Oh, this is like a female reenactor. You have knitting, and you get wooden needle tobacco. Okay, not quite as useful, and yet they cost the same. I guess it's useful in a different way, but anyways. Frat boy. You get to start with a sports car. It's actually not bad. And a gold watch. There's so many options. Scoundrel. You get lockpicking proficiency in a locksmith kit, switchblade, some marijuana. There's options. Handyman, you get a nail gun. You get a lot of proficiencies. It's not bad. And a hammer and a multi-tool. Alright. Let's go with a handyman. It only costs us a point. So background, positive or negative stuff, just gives you more traits, XP, or proficiencies. So you could go with skeet shooting to just give you some shotgun skill, marksmanship skill. You could have a cooking hobby. Rope making. I mean, sure, let's just take rope making for 1 point. I'm not gonna try to make this character like crazy OP or anything. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to take any of like the cheesy negative traits. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to take any. We might just leave it all default and just go with stats. Can't go wrong with stats. Just put 10 at everything. Alright. Too many trait points allocated. +2. What is... What? Okay. So I have 2 points. No, I don't have 2 points. Why are they saying I have 2 points? Okay, well, I don't, I guess. Remaining points will be discarded. What are these points for? Oh, background points only. Okay, well then take, maybe... Let's take street fighting then. That'll be useful. Okay, now you're done. Done. Alrighty. Here we are. We're in the middle of the forest. I never really liked that. So many things that can go wrong. There's a Mego encampment up there. Some sort of town over there next to the encampment. Cabin up north. Got a trailer park to the southeast. Let's, okay, let's peek around. Okay, looks pretty clear for the time being. Yeah, okay, that's good. It's a very drastic music change there. Okay, so one of the things, the big change that I saw and a lot of people were complaining about, but they seem like they just are not reverting or anything, is that they changed the way to pick up items, or they changed a way to pick up items. Before, you could use the E button, the examine button, and you could just use that on a pile of items or a container or something near you, and that would let you see what was in it. That basically gave you something like this. That you'd be able to see all the items, you could pick it up just from there. That apparently led to a lot of bugs, in their words. So they removed that. Now the E button only examines things. It can't access any sort of pickup options. So that's all been removed. Right now, if I press E, it just says there's nothing to be examined. If I do it next to the counter or a computer, though, I can then examine that. So instead, now you have to use G in order to accomplish basically the same thing. It's annoying, but it's annoying because it changes, like, muscle memory and all that. I mean, it's not really any different. You just have to relearn, like, oh, okay, I have to use G to pick up, which you could always have done. I mean, some people have always used G to pick stuff up. But yeah, it's a little annoying to get used to, especially because Bright Nights did not remove that. So I don't know. Okay, let's think then. We don't need to leave anytime soon. I guess we're just gonna bunker down here for a little bit. So we want to... We want to start dismantling stuff. Thankfully, we start with a multi-tool and a hammer, which basically covers most things that I need to do. So we can skip a few steps. Should be able to... We can take... No, don't need that. Don't need... Take this. Okay. Dismantle the locker. 7 pipes, the sheet metal, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's see here. Craft items. Brazier. Done. So that... Okay, so you can just press W from there to wield it, which is good. And then I drop my nail gun. Okay, let's just put the brazier here. And... this isn't really going to be a stream where I, like, explain how to play or anything like that. It's just I wanted to play Cataclysm, and I figured this stream is a good way to do it, because I like talking. I like talking when I play this game. Firewood source. Okay, do we have a way to start a fire? I don't think so. So, we need to make a fire... yeah. There's a term. There's a word that I'm trying to think of to start a fire. Oh, magnifying glass could, but obviously we can't make that. This is showing me everything in the game. Oh no, it isn't showing. I can potentially make all this stuff. It's wild, man. It's wild. What am I trying to think of? It's fire... I want to say fire stick, but that's something else entirely. What am I thinking of? Nope, none of those. It's gonna be in here. Maybe it's not in here. Maybe I just cannot make this. God, there's just so much shit. You can make crack pipes now? Could you always have done that? Maybe. Probably. I mean, this is just... This list seems to have grown. This is with, like, no mods. Crazy. Alright, it's clear I can't make what I'm trying to think of. Whatever it is. It's something with fire. Let's make... I don't think I can make a quarterstaff. Oh, I can. I need a long stick. Well, we can get long sticks. We'll get those long sticks. That's splintered wood. That's not what we need. Some acorns. Everybody likes acorns. Okay, there we go. Let's bring the long sticks inside. Cudgel's good. You know, I'm a huge fan of the cudgel. No doubt about it. But a quarterstaff is generally a better weapon. 26 bash plus 2 to hit. It's more than double the damage. It is slower, but it has a sweep, which is pretty good. And yeah, it's overall better. Quarterstaff in hand. Okay. And I don't think CDDA has a way for you to see recipes that are not available to you yet, which is really handy. But I guess I could just look it up online, but I assume it's a survival thing. So we'd have to get survival 2. That's not it. No, not quality. P. I haven't played in a few months. Give me a break. Yes. So just make a digging stick. Those are useful. Okay. And I am almost at survival 2. So make a... No. Make some tinder. Now make tinder again. And there we go. Now we got it. So now we can make... Still can't... Campfire drill. There it is. That's what I want. Or just a fire drill. Either way. We just need some cordage. Which is usually when I take down a curtain. Sure. Disassemble the long string. Done. Fire drill. Done. We can start fire, which is good because we're hungry. But I think we're probably just going to have to go with these... Oh, we can cook these acorns. Start fire. No, can't go with acorns yet. Never mind. Let's eat some protein rations. They make you sad. But how sad can you be when you got a full belly? Okay. Sharpened pipe. That feels new. Small homemade grenades. It's just... Why is this fabrication 2? That seems way too low. I don't know. I guess, you know, the way that they do it, I suppose, is like they actually think about the real complexity. of what it would take to combine these ingredients, these parts, and produce the object. They don't think of it from like, well, you're not going to have these ingredients on hand. You're not, I guess that's the thing. It's like, that's a whole different like school of thought. Having the knowledge of like how to combine these things into a grenade is a whole different school of thought between making a nail sword. Those are both fabrication too. So yeah, the game is like extremely in-depth and complex, but at the same time, it's also not complex enough. And that's partly why they really have gone into these proficiencies. With like metalworking proficiencies and welding proficiencies, where it just makes things take a lot longer and you're a lot more likely to fail unless you have proficiencies with knowing how to work metal and stuff like that. So they're trying to, put in more little steps and little processes, basically to make the game take longer. Because in general, that is the big problem with the game, is once you do all this, and once you've leveled up all your skills, and once you've cleared out towns, and you've accomplished, there's no end game, really. There's no way to win. And so they're trying to basically make the whole process take longer for you to get to that end point where you're ready to just, like, be done. Makeshift walking cane. This is new. Added a lot. Or it might not be new, but it might not be in Bright Nights, so I'm just forgetting about it. Oh, this is all new, though. Practice. So, in Bright Nights, when you read a book, you level up that skill for that book. It's done. You level up. You can get to like Electronics 9 without ever touching an electronic, Dark Days Ahead, though, a while back, like before I started playing, made it so that reading books only levels up your theoretical skill, and you actually have to do practical activities to level up the actual skill, with the theoretical knowledge like helping you out and giving you like a buff to the speed of leveling the skill. But for some things it's just not feasible, and so they started putting in practice for like computers and things like that. And then they decided to really expand the practice and add in all sorts of more stuff. So now they have different practice things for skills and proficiencies, because you can just sit there and just practice your carving without actually like making anything, but just practice carving if you just want to get that proficiency. So that's pretty cool. So we could just sit here and level up melee to 3. It's moderate activity level, so we will burn calories and we will, get tired. But yeah, you just practice. I mean, it makes sense. It does make sense. I'm glad they added this, because now I could just sit here and practice. There you go. So now I have melee 2, and that's practical skill in melee as well. Melee 2 is not like absurdly hard to get in combat or anything, but that was a very safe way for me to level melee. Alright, there we go. So now we hit, oh, shit. Stop it. That was too much. It's not perfect though, because now there's like this. It basically treats it as like a crafting thing. So now it's incomplete crafting piece that's just sitting on the floor. But yeah, we have melee 3 now. So let's head out into the wide world. No one likes to see us sit in the evacuation center for days. Alright, we've got a Krek. Of a drug deal. And a Graken. But I'm pretty confident I can handle a Grek. Blocked most of the damage. He hit me for an amount of damage. My morale's low because I ate protein rations. There, I hit him a couple times. So far, dead. Okay. Alright. Got some tortilla chips. Some cocaine. Some crack cocaine. Some heroin, if that interests you. I guess let's wander over to the trailer park. A little bit of distance there. We got a cunning feral. This is pretty new. Does not have a sprite from undead people. Feral humans' eyes look more focused and its movements steadier than others of their kind. They're carrying a crude spear and have assembled some basic armor from scavenged clothing and bits of riot armor, though you can see several gaps. Despite these signs of intelligence, this... and then I don't know how you ever scroll down. It's, yeah, I don't know. Despite these signs of greater intelligence, this thing looks completely useless in a fight. I don't know. I mean, maybe I can take it. Maybe I can't. I wish there was a vehicle here that I could cower in. Well, we're gonna fight it. I don't even have a rock for him to be on or anything. I mean, this is just a straight up fight. Okay, stunned him. Okay, I'm bleeding. He ripped my tank top. Did a fair amount of damage there. Stun him again with a crit. Almost done. There we go. Yeah, not defenseless, but look at this goodies. Makeshift knife. I don't think we need that. Police duty belt, a pair of boots, a forked spear, and a spear strap, and then a survival kit. I don't think we need most of this, but we can take the survival guide, the water purification tablets. We can put on the spear strap. Let's see these boots. I've got steel-toed boots. Those are probably going to be better. Actually, no. Oh, no. I'm sorry, I was reading the wrong thing. Yes, steel-toed boots are by far better. More encumbering, but better. Then the police duty belt. Has several pouches and a holder for a baton. Now, I'm using a tool belt. Which actually doesn't... The tool belt actually provides some protection. I can carry more. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep the tool belt then. Then the last thing I want to look at is the forked spear. Wooden pole with 3 spikes tied to it. Specialized for catching weapons, not intended for extended use in combat. So it's flimsy, it's going to break pretty easily. My quarterstaff is by far better. Okay. Drop my quarterstaff. I'm going to put pressure on our bleeding. Good. Alright. That's done. So now I got a tough zombie. 2 of them. Yeah, again, I wish I had a vehicle here. Cars and stuff are just so good to fight on. If you can lead the enemies into them. Zombie kid, come fight me. Easy. I feel guilty for killing the zombie child, because this is Dark Days Ahead, and that would happen. A SWAT zombie. That's no joke, man. Let's explore a little bit more here. Got some cats, some ravens. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta do it. Alright, not pleasant. We're already kind of getting outmatched here. Torso's getting shredded. I'm in moderate pain. So, I'm slowing down in my... And the fact that I'm unhappy, and I'm weary because of my activity. Yeah, I mean, could very easily turn south, to say the least. So let's head back home. Cats we could kill. Actually, we could kill like ravens for food. Squirrels. I don't know if I can actually catch up to a raven or not. Yeah, once you close in, they start to disperse. And I could probably get the cat, but that just feels so wrong. It's like day one. Day one, I'm gonna eat a cat? Come on now. Here's a car. It's got no wheels. Perfect. Got some geese here. Ah! Hit my torso, that motherfucker. Alright, well, we got a, got a goose. We can eat this goose. No one feels bad about killing a goose. Drop the goose. Full butchery. What do we got? We got 3 chunks of meat. Some feathers. Uh-huh. 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 Alright, well, let's start up that fire and get to cooking. Cooked meat. Good. Good. Oh, and now I can roast those acorns and cook the liver as well. Roasting acorns takes an hour. Because we're lacking food prep, forager cooking, and knife skills. It's a lot of proficiencies in the game. Okay. Extinguish. Eat. Yeah, we gotta get water sorted as well. Okay. And also, let's check down in the basement. We got vinegar down here. But more importantly, we want the first aid kit. Okay. Because we're gonna put bandage on our torso, antiseptic on the torso. Could have actually practiced bandaging first by using up a bandage, but whatever. Okay. So now we want to look at all these options they added. You can store books on your smartphone. You can track your calorie intake. Consumed 3,400 kilocalories today. Hot damn. Okay. We don't really have an abundance of wood yet. Let's dump the butchery refuse onto the fire. And we'll... Oh, we gotta fill up the tank of water. That can wait till the morning, I guess. Okay. Let's see. I don't have any place to sleep. So we're just gonna take, like, a sheet. And put it on a bench down here. That's about what we got. Can I practice anything in the dark? Athletics? Athletics. Alright, sure. There you go. And then, no, not that. Yes. Oh, apparently it's far too cold down here. Because I'm wearing only a tank top. I suppose that makes sense, but there is a folded emergency blanket. How about that? And we can put on the emergency blanket. And now we shall sleep. Alright, so that's the other thing that Dark Days Ahead has over Bright Nights is skill rust. So if you don't use your skills, you will lose numbers. You will lose part of your skill. So my practical skill in unarmed dropped to 2, and my practical skill in devices dropped to 0. Because I did not do any unarmed or device skill work today. So that's nice. Eat our cooked liver and our tortilla chips, some acorns, drink some water. I think for now we can just take this tank and fill it up from the toilets. It's not much. It's far from full, but it's something. And then we can dump this tank onto the fire, start the fire, and let that cook. Which is a great feature that you don't have to sit there and actually cook the water actively. Okay. So now... my torso did not heal much, I gotta say. I left the first aid kit here. Let's spend the time to practice my bandaging. Bandaging advanced. It would use up all my bandages to get me to 2. Sure. Let's see, look, I don't know how you, like, destroy... I don't know how you get rid of this in-progress nonsense. There's no option. Yeah, I don't know. It's annoying. But okay, now we can do adhesive bandage. Bring us up to very poor. Okay. And ideally, we would start being able to make some sort of armor. Like a gambeson. But I don't think I can make an actual gambeson. No. No, no, no. I can make a bathrobe, though. Hot damn. No, our tail... Our tailoring skill is non-existent, really. Practice fletching. I do want to try a bow, because they revamped how bows and stuff work by adding in, like, weak spots on enemy armor. And that lets you potentially hit the weak spot to do a lot of damage. So, apparently bows are better than they used to be. I need 12 short strings, though. Is there a way to... Oh, okay. I guess that works. Patchwork glue, but then that gives you rag. Rag becomes thread, which you could then make into a string, I think. Whoops, whoops, whoops. String. Short string. I could make one string, but I need 12 of them, so that didn't really help anything. Wooden spear. Scrap knuckles. Basic pipe spear. Not bad. It's cool. Pipe bombs. Acid bombs. Huh. That's cool. Anyways, getting ahead of ourselves. I think we're just gonna have to tackle the trailer park. See how it goes. Okay, the water is still not clean. Get rid of this, this, this. Let's read Pocket Survival Guide. Read that. Good. I put the first aid kit instruction booklet in a plastic bottle. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Makes no sense. Makes no sense, man. Oh, there's a lighter right there. Why did I fuck around with the fire drill for so long? A whistle. Should have checked all of this first. Emergency jacket. I think we want to put that on. For now. Light disposable battery, which we can then combine with the flashlight. Good. Other than that, just a bunch of bullshit. Well, we never talked to this guy. What should we do now? Okay. Can I do anything for you? Come back in a few days and I'll gladly follow you. Okay. Share some equipment. Give it to me or else. When hell freezes over. If you ask again, you'll taste my fists. Sure. Trade. What do you got? He's got, actually, it might be a chick. I don't know. Got cough syrup. He's got a fast draw holster with a bottle. Leather backpack. That's pretty hot. I could use that. $6. He'll take my quarterstaff for $11. I mean, I can easily make another one of those. So let's sell him the quarterstaff, buy the leather backpack, and we've got $5 of credit left over. Buy the stylish sunglasses, and buy more antiseptic would be good, but now I have to sell him something else. You can sell my emergency jacket, because there's plenty of those around. My wristwatch. No, not that. Wristwatch. 10 cents. Sell him the fire drill. It's useless. Doesn't have appropriate pockets to accept that. No! Because I'm taking his fucking backpack. I'm worried that he might not be able to take the quarterstaff, which would really suck. Got a hoodie, though. Can I take your hoodie as well? Doesn't have... Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to give him something... But no, I don't think it works like that. I don't think you can give them containers. Shit. Shit. Steel-toed boots, but those are really good. The multi-tool is really good. This isn't gonna work. I don't think I can get that leather backpack. I can get the hoodie. Fire gauntlets. I don't think fire gauntlets are that good, though. You don't want that. Really? Oh, right, because I can't... The quarterstaff doesn't matter. They won't accept anything that they have to hold. So basically, I can never sell him the quarterstaff, because he'll never have a container that can fit it. So I think we have to just grab some stuff around here that he can fit into his pocket. That's, like, worth stuff. Which, is maybe, like, the water. Maybe protein rations. I don't know. Maybe a whistle he'll want. Maybe a flashlight. Let's see here. The flashlight's $1.20. The whistle is 60 cents. The water's pretty good. It's all pretty good. Okay. Brings us up to $5.40. We're pretty close to that backpack. Sell him the fire drill. Sell him the acorns, I guess. Backpack. Hoodie. Done. Yes. Huzzah. Alright, so now we've got the backpack. Got the hoodie we can take off. The emergency jacket. Just make sure. The spear strap is sort of fucking with us, but it's pretty good. Okay. All is well. We could make some makeshift wooden arrow. It'll take a while. Missing out on 20 thread. Water is clean, so we can extinguish that. Oh, I sold him my acorns. Right. Back to protein rations. Alright, well, we got fabrication up to 3. That's pretty good. But, well, know how much we can... Oh, wooden clogs. Those are great. Safety glasses we could make. I like that. Alright, there you go. I am overweight, apparently. Them's the breaks. Alright, let's get my quarterstaff. Let's step back out into the wide world. Yeah, the SWAT zombie. I mean, I suppose you only live once, right? There's a big rock here he can get on. What's the worst that could happen? Dead. Dead as shit. And he's got fucking SWAT armor, baby. Shove that in your backpack. I think they nerfed this quite a bit, though. It's got an average coverage of 63%. Yeah, 60% on the arms, 65% on the legs and torso. That is not full coverage. It is pretty damaged, so we can't judge the protection values too harshly, but it is pretty good. They did nerf the coverage, but it is pretty good. So for now, we hold on. Come to the bloody rock. Come to the bloody rock. Yeah. A hairpin. Start lock picking. Okay. We will lead the tough zombie to the bloody rock, where he will die. Huzzah. Electronic cigarette, permanent marker, some pretzels, a union suit. Okay. Interesting. One more tough zombie left over there. See a broken window there. That makes me a little concerned. Shit. Got him. Another smartphone. Overall, we're doing okay. This guy, I think we can just handle. We can handle him. Ah! Dead. Another lighter, a messenger bag, some potato chips, a sleeveless leather duster. You can't... I'm curious about something. Why can't I just butcher the leather duster? I can disassemble it, but that takes 7 hours. Where normally you can just cut clothing up and it's very quick, and you only get a fraction of like components, but it's quick. I'm not sure why I'm not allowed to do that. Oh shit. We've got a zombie, a fat zombie, and a webbed zombie. And I'm a little exposed here. Let's run a little bit. Must get to the bloody rock. Okay, good. Here we can make a stand. Fuck. Okay, good. Cowboy hat. Put that on. Hell yeah! An ankle sheath. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't butcher any clothing. I don't know if it's... I'm just, like, lacking the proper knife? Or what? Maybe you need, like, an actual knife. I don't know. Okay. Orange soda? Who loves orange soda? We have a mattress here. That's pretty nice because you can just deconstruct that and then disassemble it into 60 rags. Which is 15 volume. But it's good. It's good. Take that. Okay. Also, we can disassemble the bridge for the rubber hose. I guess it's all pretty useful. Ham radio illustrated. Yep. Some India Pale Ale. Another mattress. Okay. I mean, it's just all like basic stuff, but useful early on. Alright, we got something in there. Yeah, I mean... pair of sunglasses, a blanket. I don't know, I mean, it could be anything in there. It's always scary. Who the fuck sealed something in there? Not very good at breaking out, that's for sure. Alright, it's just a zombie. Alright, don't do that. Don't do that. Lesson learned. Anywho... here we've got a stepladder, a television, American Pale Ale, big old mattress. Okay. Some boozeberry. Fermented blueberry mixture. Surprisingly hearty, though the soup-like consistency is slightly unsettling no matter how much you drink. It does sound a little weird. But I could use it to make a Molotov cocktail. Condensed milk, nice. Cream soda. I'm just gonna drink that cream soda. Leather sandals, and that's all she wrote. So that's it. That's the trailer park. Obviously not a cornucopia of goodies. But just starting out, like when you're gonna just sit in your home for a while and craft, I mean, there's some good stuffs to be had here. The fridges and the beds. Television is in there. Plenty of wood. You know, it's goodies. It's goodies. Let's continue up this direction, though. Play deposit. And then we have undead. In mild pain, let's pop an aspirin. Yeah, it's plenty. It's plenty. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Brawling. That's what we were missing. Don't sidestep the rock. You get on that rock. A Glock! I do like Glocks. We got 11 shots on our Glock. Their sight seems like low. Their sight radius. Balaclava? What was this kid doing with a balaclava on? That is a lot of zombies, though. Many zombies. Leather duster. Yeah, I mean, the torso's looking rough. I don't know how many zombies we're going to be able to take down. Marijuana, some orange juice, talking doll. Meh. Torso didn't take any damage, though, so I guess that's good. Yeah, let's bring the fatties down. Okay, right leg's getting a little beat up as well. And yeah, I mean, eventually the pain will just be our downfall. Cade zombie, that's no big deal. Except he fucked up my my left leg. Okay. I mean, still, after all this time of playing the game, I've yet to do, like, a night raid. The whole concept just bothers me. Got no interest. I'd really like to be able to use that car, but it's just not going to happen. See, that's how it should go. That's perfect. Leather belt compared to tool. I think pretty sure tool belt's about as good as you're gonna get for a belt. Well, the protection's pretty good. The coverage is minimal, which is what you want for like a container. But yeah, it holds far less. Like 4.5 times less. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we're gonna be... Fuck. We're gonna be beat up after this day, that's for sure. But I do like being able to put pressure on your bleeding wounds to make them heal faster. I really wish that was in Bright Nights. Stop feeling guilty. This is the new world. There we go. A backpack. Salted popcorn. I'm pretty sure the leather backpack is just better than a backpack. It might be able to hold slightly less. No, it holds the same amount exactly. No, wait a minute. No. Incorrect. Leather backpack does hold less. But it's more protecting. Interesting. So I guess it's less likely to be destroyed, but it can't hold as much. But it's fine. Okay, good. Get out of that car, you idiot. You fool! You ruined everything! My torso is getting stretched to its limits. This car doesn't have wheels. This car doesn't have wheels. But we could start checking out some houses here. We got a pawn shop there, a bakery, bunch of houses, and a park. Well, you know the park's gonna be fucking filled, as parks always are. Motorcycle boots and a raincoat. No. Copper pot. Chester copper pot. Actually, the casserole pot might be better. Food cooking 3. Boiling 2. It was right at the top. No, it's identical. Okay. Metal tongs. A lot of horseradish, if you're into that. Flashlight, we could grab the battery. battery. Pliers, an X-Acto knife. Peanut butter and bread. Oh, man. You know what you can do with that? You can make a peanut butter sandwich. What could possibly be better? Actually, I don't need the screwdriver. I have a multi-tool. Stop that. A unitard. Piece of bandages. Very nice. Alcohol wipes. That seems new. A lice comb. That's definitely new. I don't remember that. Antiseptic. It's all pretty good. I mean, cough syrup, I suppose. I don't want to bash on that door. Too close to the park, man. We can slap the bandage onto our torso. No. Crafty Crafters Quarterly. I think that's good. Bath toys. Liquid soap. Hydrogen peroxide. Dental I mean, man, they really added just a lot of, like... I think that's what they want. They want there to just be every item in the game that could exist in real life. Whether it really has much of a purpose or not. Disassemble to use the thread for something else. So you can disassemble the dental floss to get a plastic chunk and 25 thread. And it's like, would you really... I don't know. Dental floss seems so fragile. Can you really use it just in place of thread? I don't know. But bandages are good. Codeine, hell yeah. Some more alcohol wipes. Narrow spectrum antibiotics. I don't think those are actually that useful. Well, I guess it could be useful. Sure. Take our thread. Got 2 scales. We've got a brainless zombie in here. But we can sneak up to him. Ah! Ah! My God, it didn't work. God, he pounced on me. I guess, what do you expect? But, ow. We're about to skedaddle. I think this levels up bashing, but I don't think we really need that. This we could take. Lessons for the novice doesn't fit in any pocket. We're carrying too much. We are carrying a lot. It's a shame. Alright, I guess wield this. And let's put on my flashlight. Okay. Looks clear down there, but yeah, let's head back home. Be nice if one of these cars worked. I'm actually gonna pop the codeine. Actually, their auto movement's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. Why not? Okay, and now we can dump everything out. And then get to, like, sorting it all. Just dump all this out, dump this out, dump this. I don't think I really need any of this. Dump this out. Copper pot. Good, good, good. Alcohol wipes. Okay, so those are disinfectant. They're not great, but they're abundant. It's better than nothing. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty shredded. Pretty damn shredded. But we can read some books. Yeah, this will bring my theoretical knowledge of archery to 2. It's already getting dark. 7:40. Yeah. Again, we want to work on armor. I guess I have this SWAT armor that I could clean up. Which is probably my best bet. But yeah, it's funny that, like, a book plate of just stacking paper and wrapping it around yourself with duct tape, that provides more coverage of your body than SWAT armor. It's a little ridiculous. But I guess, like, depends on, like, the SWAT armor. When you think of someone in, like, SWAT gear, you think of them just, like, head to toe, just, like, completely covered. But there's obviously many layers involved with that. So just SWAT armor on its own is probably just, like, you know, some protective hard plates in key locations. It's not 100% just, like, plate armor or anything. So I guess I see where they're coming from, but at the same time, how does this manage to cover 80%? I guess it's only my torso. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of paper and a lot of duct tape, though. Scrap cuirass. Also 80% coverage. Yeah, in lieu of alternatives, I think cleaning the SWAT armor is my best bet. Which means that I'll need more water and more... and some soap. But I can get the soap from the basement. At least poke my head out. And just look around. Oh, I see a big source of water. Assuming nothing jumps out and eats me. Pour into the container. Now we have a full container. Okay. And go down here. Gonna be another first aid kit we can grab and some soap. I don't know if that's enough. Oh, wait a minute. We also need a scrub brush. I don't know if we need light to do this, but let's find out. We do. Scrub brush, SWAT armor. That's good enough. Use that water. And it is a clean. So now we can put on the SWAT armor. It's acceptable. Getting a phone call. It's kind of late for that. Alright, let me just mute for a second. Okay. So we have the SWAT armor on. That is now conflicting with my hoodie. So we're going to want to unload the hoodie. Dump the hoodie. And now we have... Well, we're very encumbered. On our torso. Our torso is very encumbered. Part of that's the tool belt, which is holding 8 items. The spear strap, though, is very encumbering. And I think it's probably got to go. Ideally, we'd come up with like a mace of some kind, like a trench mace, a blackjack maybe. Sort of just a one-handed bashing weapon. The peasant flail, 35 bash damage. That's a big pole. 62 inches long. Yeah, but the blackjack's 7 inches long. But it's like, why would you pick a blackjack over a cudgel, really? Cudgel... I guess the cudgel's 3 times longer. The blackjack at 7 inches. That is very short. I suppose. But the trench mace, same length as a cudgel. But pretty solid. 22 bash damage plus 1 to hit. It's got a 13.5. I mean, yeah, you miss out on the special techniques from the cudgel. The rapid strike and the parry. And the stun. You get a sweep instead. I don't know, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe the cudgel is just better than the trench mace. I feel like the trench mace should be better than that. The makeshift sap is maybe better. It's hard to say. Yeah, the cudgel is pretty dang good. If you want something that's really like short. I mean, generally, I would say the quarterstaff is better, like I said, but it's long. It's 70 inches long. All right, for now, let's switch to the cudgels. Drop the spear strap. Cudgel. And then what we would want to do is repair this yeah, repair this SWAT armor. Scrub brush. Okay. And then we can eat the bandages, especially on our torso. Slap it on the left leg and left arm. Okay. So repairing the SWAT armor, that's trickier. We would need like a needle? No, but yeah, see, that's the thing. It's Kevlar. It's not easy to repair. It's tricky. It's tricky. Oh, it's getting very late. Okay. Yeah, eat protein ration because it doesn't matter. Head back downstairs. Put on your emergency blanket. Hit the hay. All right. We healed up pretty nicely. Everything's almost at full. So that's pretty good. Eat some pretzels. They make you a little thirsty. But other than that, we are good. Okay. Do you want to join me? Oh, I'll kill you if you don't join me. Nah. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's head back over here. Of that auto movement. So much better in this version. We can once again begin the fight. You can see how many more hits it takes with the cudgel compared to the quarterstaff, because it is just it does, 33% of the damage per hit or something like that. But the techniques are good and it's quick. Okay. Grappler zombies. Uh-oh. Okay, another tool belt in there. Can I... No, I still can't cut up stuff. I have to look into that on the subreddit. Or the Discord. I have to see why you can't cut up items anymore. Pizza parlor there. And there's a congregation. We're starting to get into the meat of the zombie horde here. A couple little shotgun shells. Melee's up to 3 now. Good, good, good. I don't know why I checked the Rottweiler for loot. Pocket knife? Sure. motorcycle helmet. It's not bad. A track touring suit. I mean, if we could repair it and refit it, seems pretty good. Let's grab it and the motorcycle helmet. And yeah, it just begins the slow process of clearing out a little town with a cudgel. And you read discussions about people like talking about, well, what do you do, when you start up a game? Like, what's your start process generally? And some people, yeah, I mean, they just cheese it. They love to cheese it right away. We'll just find a vehicle as soon as possible, basically any vehicle. They'll find some turrets, and then they'll just crouch behind the wheel and ram through the turrets, and then collect all the guns and ammo and everything. Generally collect the ammo, and then they'll just drive around. They find military zombies, and then they pick up an easy like M4. And then there they go. You got a rifle, and you've got hundreds of bullets, and then you can just clear out a whole town and loot everything in it. And there you go. There's your start. And it's like, I guess. I mean, it's certainly effective. But, I don't know. There's something appealing about this sort of just slow process. Clearing out a town with nothing but a cudgel in your hand. I feel like, generally I like to earn my massive amounts of bullets. Like, that's a later game thing. When I start amassing the hordes of guns and ammo. And then I don't melee that often because I have so many guns. So, I don't know. I mean, I've done that kind of start, sure, but I like this. This is Cataclysm. You can just see how many attacks I get before they do anything, like move a spot or attack me. Yeah, okay. No hazmat gear or anything. Shelled almonds. A wedding dress. Yeah, so far we're much better condition than yesterday, but the cudgel is almost broken, and that is the problem with the cudgel as your primary weapon. It is not built. Hey, fuck you, man. It is not built for extended combat. Oh, we got a pupating zombie. I forgot about these. These are not in Bright Nights. It's fucking healing. My cudgel's broken. Time to rip out this Glock. Regular aim? Got his ass. Yeah, pupating zombies can explode and unleash the flesh raptors, which would have been far more complicated to deal with. So that's why we have the pistol. And it doesn't sound like anything hurt it. So, all good. Again, I really don't think anyone ever likes watching Cataclysm. Like, it's my favorite game, and I don't really want to watch anyone play Cataclysm, so that tells you something. But despite that, there's gonna continue to be Cataclysm videos, if only for the fact that, like I said, I just enjoy talking about it while playing it. So I could just record stuff and not upload it, but I don't usually like to do that. That feels wrong. Alright, we need to make another cudgel quick. So we're just gonna go in here and, I don't know, just deconstruct something. Cudgel. Done. Easy to come by. Alright, we can pop into the basement, which looks pretty empty, yeah. MP3 player. Sure, stereo system. We probably can disassemble. No, fine metal sawing. A Linux t-shirt. We done. Erotic novels. A flannel jacket. Plenty of winter clothing. Yeah. Heavy disposable battery. A zombie. Now that he's broken through a bunch of glass. Get him up on the table. It's basically as good as a car. Coffee maker. The medium battery in it. Just take the battery, I suppose. Pickled meats. Butter. Do like the butter and some cheese. Soy sauce. Mustard. Love mustard. How could you survive in an apocalypse without some mustard? We got pretty much everything we need for cooking for now. Candles are good. Another lighter. The hell of it. Duct tape, perfect. Probably didn't need the box. Bandage, antiseptic. It's all good. I don't know the current status of, like, vitamins and vitamin deficiencies. I don't know if it's, like, required to have a proper nutrition yet. I know they want to really get that going. Okay, I think we're good in that house. Yeah, we're definitely getting better at combat. Carrying around your vibrator? Come on now. Is that necessary? Where did that guy go? Oh, he went into the pawn store. I see. Want to do a little shopping. Dead. Yeah, fucking park, of course. Always flooded. Flooded with zomboids. We can handle a dog. Good. Tough zombie. Bring it. Yep, yep, yeah. Okay. Doing pretty good. Alcohol white. There you go. I mean, that is there's a bit of a horde there, but there's a bicycle. I like that. Wouldn't mind getting my hands on a bicycle. Steel motorbike rim, barrel human there. Just want to check this car. Faulty engine, no gas tank. I don't know how this car sitting here just loses its whole tank of gas, but it does. Pharmacy up there, laundromat. It's a pleasant little town, I suppose, except there's Amigo encampment nearby. Fuck me. That got grabbed on and didn't let go. Well, I mean, yeah, so far it's Cataclysm. You know, I mean, the changes are not that devastating. But I don't think we've gotten into some of the big changes. We have to play for a bit longer to really get in. Like, we haven't seen a portal storm yet. And they apparently have really revamped metalworking and stuff and like vehicle construction. So that now thick jeans interwoven with Kevlar, and they're in good condition too. Just a poor fit. Yeah, I might want to just like disassemble some of these things. They revamped metalworking and stuff so that you now need welding rods and things. Like, you have to find welding rods in order to properly work with metal. Just to really, again, like, slow down. Because normally, yeah, you can just basically... If you have, like, a couple cars nearby that you can just, like, disassemble, and you have a house that's, like, somewhat remote, you can just sit there and disassemble your cars and stuff and just build up your whole metalworking area without ever leaving your house and become, like, a master metalworker in, like, a couple weeks. And then, you know, and then you can just outfit your own deathmobile. You have plate armor and swords. And then there you go. And you can take your deathmobile around and slap a turret mount on it, drive into a turret, get a big machine gun and some ammo and strap it on your car, and then you basically have won the game. So I can see why they're making alterations. But yeah, we're not really going to get into that in one little stream here. But I just wanted to play Cataclysm, so here we are. But I can tell people are not too interested. I could have basically picked any other game and probably would have gotten more viewers. So I'm not going to belabor the point. This is just going to continue to go on for a while of me slowly clearing out this town. And, yeah. Especially since I am in the midst of uploading plenty of Cataclysm videos that I've recorded Throwing rocks at me, boy. Making me bleed. Got a fire axe, though. Hot damn. Large, two-handed, pick-head axe normally used by firefighter. Makes a powerful melee weapon. Sure does. Brutal strike, sweep, can block. It's not a bashing weapon, but still. And I don't know if it holds up to combat. Oh, it does hold up to combat. Good. Well, then let's try this little fire axe. Let's stop bleeding first. My right leg is in very poor condition. Alright, let's cut somebody's head off. Actually did pretty good work on this part. Ah! Now you're dead. Now you're a dead man. Yeah, knocks him back. Oh man, look at that. That butchering. Did he also drop? No, he dropped a crowbar, which has its own uses. Yeah, you don't have to make all that noise. You can just come in. There you go. Look at that. 39 damage on a sweep and then 35 damage. Dead. Fire axe is a nice little find. Another motorcycle helmet, motorcycle boots, a tuxedo. What the hell, man? What is going on? Yeah, I cannot cut up anything like that. You can they removed that, I guess. That's a big bummer. And again, the only reason I could say that they would do it is because of time. They want to make everything take longer. I suppose. Fire axe, though. Hot damn. More shotgun shells. Okay. This car doesn't have wheels. This car has everything. This car is drivable. Doesn't have much gas, but that's rectifiable. The engine's almost gone, but that's okay. Windshields are kind of fucked. It needs work, but it's drivable. This bicycle, it's an electric scooter, but it doesn't have controls. Well, still, this car is drivable. Actually, it's raining, but let me... Come on. There you go. Let's get a... rubber hose. I know I already have one, but it's back at home. Actually, I don't think it is back at base. No, I'm holding it. Never mind. Because then we can siphon. Siphoning is good. Okay. These tanks really don't have much. Alright. And we got 8% of our tank filled. Let's enjoy the nice dark days ahead auto drive mechanic. Ah, it's so much better. God damn, is it so much better than Bright Nights? It's not even funny. It's not even funny. There you go. Yeah, with the fire axe in hand, I think you have to have a repair kit. Yep. But I think, well, we have duct tape, so we might be able to repair this. It's a very solid weapon right now. Need a saw. That's trickier to come by. Yeah. But all right, I'm gonna leave it off here because we're at the 2 hour mark. But yeah, I love Cataclysm, man. I love it. It's so damn good. So Dark Days Ahead, it's they're Dark Days Ahead and Bright Nights are still very similar. I mean, you can easily transfer experience from one to the other and not have too much trouble. And I do like a lot of aspects of Dark Days Ahead that are based around the realism concept. I like the pocket system. I like having to worry about length of objects and things like that. That's interesting to me. I'm not all aboard with Bright Nights of just throwing out all realism and just fun. You know, realism is fun to a degree. And I got used to the G for picking up, so that's not too bad. Portal Storms, I did not get to experience. We could just let's save and quit out of this one. Let's just do a new character. And let's just start a guy out in the middle of a portal storm, just so you can see what it's like. Outside in strong portal storm, and we don't care about his character. There you have it. Okay, so normally there would be a graphic here. Let's let me change the tile set to Altica. That's like the main default one. Okay. Wow. Altica is broken. Okay. Try MSX. They're not gonna have. Can't even see what's flying by. There's, there's some sort of graphic to show that there's a portal storm is going on. That doesn't seem correct though. What is Hollow Moon? Do I know what that is? Oh, very interesting. And that doesn't even show any graphics, so you wouldn't even know. Hollow Moon's like, I don't know, it's like Game Boy style or something. Cuticlism, I can't wait for this to actually be finished. It also doesn't show you a graphic, and it just seems like everything's fine. Yeah. This will be pretty fun to play with once it's done. There's another one. I don't know if I have it. Oh, Mushroom Mashup. So this is a new one that's on the radar with a very interesting graphical style. It's very early on. So right now, there's just a version you can get that fills in all the gaps that it doesn't have with MSX Auto, I think. So that's why it's that same graphic. Yeah, I don't think any other one is like really graphically present that would show. Maybe Chibi Altica will work. No, that also does not show. So I don't know what the intended graphic is supposed to be. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's a very, yeah. All right, but the point is, it's not rain. It's not meant to be rain, because they would just use the rain graphic. So whatever it is, it's weird. And we're in the middle of a powerful portal storm. We're surrounded by triffids. We're surrounded by plant monsters. And there's a research facility nearby us. This is a terrible start. I don't know how you would really survive this. We're right next to a derelict shed. But if we try and bunker in there, the triffids are gonna fuck us. Alright, so, you know, we're just hanging out in a portal storm with triffids. That graphic is really fucking annoying. Just like tile errors. For a moment, oh wait, for a moment all distances seemed to vanish, as if everything was one. It's claustrophobic. Several large portals open, and before they close, a monster leaves. Small gashes in reality open nearby. On the other side, you see an endless dark ocean. Some alien beings spill out before the portals close. For a moment, the shifting mass passes into you as if it were an illusion, and a slight wave of fatigue washes over you. Now we have 16 shifting masses near us. It's not even real enough to have a stable shape. You can see through it, not as if it were transparent, but as if it isn't quite fully there. There's also an experimental lab bot over there. Large metal spider. A bit bigger than a person. Lovely. Okay, and they're like moving into me and fatiguing me. There's also some possible shapes. Twisted shape floating in midair. Its angles don't seem to quite add up. It hurts to look at. You can see through it. So yeah, I'm already tired. I just spawned. I'm already tired. So that's good. Zombie soldiers are hitting the lab bot over there. I didn't know the lab bot was going to be hostile to zombies. But zombies are really like the least of my concerns. More Brackens. What is... Oh, that's a vine beast. Okay. A giant appendage. Reaching through what looks like a portal, as if this is merely a probing piece of something much larger. Okay. And we got a zombie technician. We got a flaming eye. Yeah, the zombie technician's actually pretty fast, and I have no equipment to fight anything. I can run. But he will catch up. I think the portal storm aside, this fucking technician will kill me. Oh, what did that... The memory disappears. The memory grabs you. From the northwest, you hear, "Come on, wake up." You hear, "I don't want to die. It's so cold. It will be over quick." The memory started hitting me. "Put it down, we can talk about this. Please, someone help me. It will be over quick." And now I'm just blind. And I'm surrounded. And now I'm dead. Alright, there you go. And that's Horatio Richard. Very unfortunate. the memory. Damn. So yeah, Portal Storm's no joke. And I read a thread recently on the subreddit that talked about how like they're just like stupidly overtuned right now in the experimental. Like they're way too dangerous. And apparently the devs are doing that on purpose to just like get some feedback and see how it goes. They don't actually they know that it's overtuned. But yeah, that's fun. I'm not crazy about the concept of like an event that happens on occasion that just forces you to sit there in like a basement and do nothing for a while. Like that doesn't sound that fun to me, but I don't know. I guess. I mean, thematically it's super cool, but mechanically I don't know how fun it would be in practice. But anyways, that's going to wrap us up for Cataclysm. As I have said, expect plenty more Cataclysm in the future, whether you like it or not. It's just good. It's just a great game. All right. All right. My name is Mangg. This has been Mangg's Variety Stream with some Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. I'll see you fine folks next week.